Today on the channel, the man without fear meets the reviewer without fear as we unbox the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Bullseye Elektra Daredevil 3-pack.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got the Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulse exclusive 3-pack of Daredevil, Bullseye, and Elektra. But for all your Marvel Legends needs that aren't Hasbro Pulse exclusives, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, and of course, anything over $39 does ship free. And of course, we're also going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we got tons of comparisons in the back half of this video to do as well. So without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging on this 3-pack. Very cool. 3-packs all the rage right now, as we do know there's 2 X-Men 3-packs that just went up for pre-order this week for those watching in current time frame, I guess. But we do have a lot of 3-packs coming from Marvel Legends. We've also had GameStop exclusive 3-packs in the past as well, and this one a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Now this one isn't going to be for everybody because all these characters have been released before. Bullseye, Elektra, Daredevil. We've had other incarnations of these. However, there's some slight changes trying to bring the people like me that have the old ones into picking this one up. But also, you always got to remember, we always got to take that business step back. There's reasons because a lot of new collectors have entered in the last couple of years and they don't have these characters. So it's a way to get these characters to new buyers. It is a business, and to get people like me and maybe like you to rebuy these things. So it does make sense, and then once again, this is Hasbro Pulse exclusive, so you're not going to find this at Walmart, Target, things like that. It's not holding up space for any of those figures as well. So we have to take all that into account. But a very cool packaging design if you're a big Daredevil fan. And there's a lot of Daredevil discussion, of course, in 2022. He was in the She-Hulk TV show on Disney+. It sounds like his TV show is coming back to Disney+ as well. So there's a lot of Daredevil rage in 2022, I'd say. But a cool packaging, Daredevil, the man without fear. Then you got the 3 characters there and some nice glamour shots, Marvel Legends logo as well. Got Daredevil on the side of the package here. And then old Bullseye and Elektra sharing the side of the package on this side with the Marvel Legends logo. Doesn't look like we got a blurb of any kind. We got the warnings down below, and then you got the little action glamour shots there showing all the different accessories that come with this pack. Very, very interesting stuff. I do like the extra head for Bullseye. I've never got to use that in the past, so I'll probably be able to use that now. And then Elektra as well has a little different hairdo going on here as well. So there is some stuff for the longtime collectors here. I wouldn't say it's one you got to immediately turn your nose up on. We do got that. See you later. A little cardboard. What else we got in here? Oh, yeah. Spider-Man style. Bam. See you later. And then off to the side. See you later. Goodbye. And then we got the cardboard coffin. Cardboard coffin. Still doesn't really roll off the tongue like plastic prison. At least for me it doesn't. We do got the coffin. There it goes. See you later. Goodbye. More cardboard. See you later. Goodbye. And then it's parchment paper party. That's exactly what this is. We're going to open this up. We got the Daredevil accessories right there. Gonna stick those off to the side. Bam, bam. See you later. Goodbye. What do we got here? Looks like we got Bullseye. Oh, good old Bullseye. There he is, looking good. Bam, see you there. Goodbye, see you later. And what do we got here? Elektra. Oh, got her sword stuck in there. Make sure we got everything. Got to make sure we didn't miss anything. Looks all good there. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. Stick this stuff over here. Don't want to get these things mixed up. And then we got the figures itself. So we got Daredevil. We'll put him over there. Bam! See you later. And, oh, there's Elektra. We got her right there. See you later. Goodbye. And then finally, we're going to end it off here with Bullseye. See you later. Goodbye. All right, now let's get down to business here. Let's see what is going on. And I guess we'll start ladies first. You know, a gentleman always goes lady first, so we got to do that. So let's break down Elektra's accessories here. We do get 2 Fists of Fury. Elektra ready to throw down on a moment's notice if need be. White gloved here, looking really good. 2 very small female fists. So we got fists with Elektra. And then we do get her weapons. We get 2 sais. Now, a lot of this is reuse. We've seen her with sais before. Nice black handle on these against the silver tip. A little bit of a bend there. You might have to heat that up, maybe get that back into place, but it does look good. 2 sais, like a young Raphael Ninja Turtle is what we got going on there. And then we do get a nice katana blade. Looks like I do got a little paint blemish right here on there. It's not the worst, but I got a little bit of that. Nice handle here with some nice sculpting into the black. It is your kind of paint by numbers blade. Unfortunately, I do got some scuffing on mine though, so your mileage may vary. Then we get down to Elektra here, and I think we've seen some reuse from this. I think this is, well, maybe this is new. Let's see. We'll compare it. I guess I have her right over here. Yeah, no, it is new. So we got some newness going on here. I like this. I'm here for this. Of course, the biggest difference between these two is this one's all in white. This one is in red. But this one does have the double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, and they are pinless, where we do got pins on this one. The size are different colors as well, and then the head sculpt totally different. So there's enough to be dangerous here. I like that. I guess let's walk through the articulation real quick. Arms go all the way around, up and down, back and forth. Bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. I'm here for that, as you guys know. Hands back and forth, hands removable. Head side to side, head a little bit limited by that long flowing hair. It looks really good. Got some hula hoop. And then no waist going on. And then you got the skirt that kind of gets up and away and around. Gets in the way a little bit. But you do get the Elektra splits going on. Do got the thigh cut. Do got double jointed pinless knees here for that. And then the ankles back and forth side to side. Really like this head sculpt here with the flowing hair. We always think of Elektra kind of jumping through buildings and, you know, doing her ninja moves, things like that. So her hair's always kind of flowing around. But how about this second head sculpt? This is absolutely wild. How do you maintain a hairdo like this? This just looks like something from another planet. It looks like her hair is about ready to eat her head. So this is a wacky and wild head sculpt on this one. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play it and see which one I'm going to use, but I do like that the head sculpts are different. I thought we got one extra head sculpt, and this was going to be just the same thing with just white instead of red, but it's totally different. So I do like that a whole lot. Not too bad. If you are missing Elektra in your collection, obviously I think most people think of her in red, but this white is pretty stunning. But if you're missing an Elektra, this is your chance to get her in the lineup here. But very, very good. I like what I see there. Does she fit on a ringside collectible stand? No, it doesn't look like she's going to fit. Oh, she does fit. You just got to push it in there. So she does fit on a ringside collectible stand. As always, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Fits like a glove. How about that? There you go. All right, next up, let's do Bullseye here. Let's do Bullseye, and he's got tons of weapons and things to play with here. I do like his extra hand, so we got one fist and one gripping hand, and then we get the exact opposite. So you can have 2 fists, 2 gripping hands, mix and match. Choose your own hand adventure, as a wise man once said. And then I really do like this one. He's got the old pew-pew hand going on. Always love a pew-pew hand. You never know when you might need to pew-pew somebody or say, hey, what's going on, buddy? Hey, sport, how are you? He can do that if you need him too. He does come with a blade, which I'm guessing fits on the side. Yes, it does. It fits on the side holster right there. No, actually, hold on. It fits right here on the back side. Oh, come on, there it is. Okay, so he does got a black... You know what? I think I'm missing a weapon. So did I throw that in my bag? I better look for that. Or did it get misshipped and I didn't get one? I don't know, because he does have a holster here, and he should have a little pistol gun, I believe. So unless there's something funny here, I'll have to dig that one out. I'll dig it out for the glamour shots, but I would assume it's the one we've seen in the past. Whoa, stop the clock, breaking in here. There was no gun for Bullseye. I went through all my parchment paper, and then I said, you know what? I could look on the back of the package, and there is no gun for Bullseye. It doesn't show one here. So that is very strange. Not sure why, obviously cost savings, but they really should have had that gun in there because he has a holster for it. So he's got just an empty holster. What are we doing, Hasbro? On that one, but the knife does fit in the back here. Nice sculpting on the knife, all in black. We've seen that kind of before. And then one, we do have a crossover from his old one. Mine's a little bent up, but he just got these knives he's throwing. I always love this hand. We've seen it in the past, and I do have the old Bullseye right here. I do use that on him, and he should have this same gun, so I'll have to dig that out. It's got to be in my parchment paper prison somewhere. I must have missed it. But very, very cool Bullseye compared to the old one. A little bit gummy on the joints. I can feel that right off the bat. We do not get a good update on this guy, as it does seem to be just straight up reuse. We don't get the pinless joints like we got with Elektra. We do got bicep cut, but we do get double jointed elbows. But like I said, they are very gummy and they are not pinless. Hands are removable. Head back and forth, side to side. Head is removable. You do get deep shoulder articulation. I do like that butterfly. That does look good. Then, of course, the ab crunch, the waist, thigh cut, big old splits, double jointed knees. And once again, they do got pins in them. And then you get the boot cut and then the ankles back and forth. A little bit of an out of date mold here a little bit. I mean, that's how I really feel about this Bullseye. But I do like the head on him. Looks to be the exact same head. You got more of a peachy skin tone color. You just got the same Bullseye, things like that. A little bit more of a bluish tint on this one where you do get black. And then the biggest difference between these two guys is especially the midsection. You get blue in the new one where it's all black on the old one. I think I prefer this one a little bit more, but I do like the newer head sculpt with the new updated paint apps on this one. So it really comes down to what you like. But at the end of the day, for me, what I want to do is I'm going to use this crazy maniacal head. That's going to make them really feel different. That's the way to go, I think, with you're dealing with this one. So that's what I'm going to do there. I love how he's missing a tooth in this head too. Very, very cool. Very nice head sculpt here. So that's how I'm going to make this one feel even more different by giving him the more normal, not normal, I don't know, the unmasked head sculpt. How about that? That's the way we'll go right there. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? He should. And what do you know? He does. He does fit on a ringside stand. So we got Bullseye on the stand as well. But little gummy joints, a little disappointed in this one. I would have liked to seen an update because I don't know when we're getting another Bullseye figure in the regular Legend line. I think it might be a while. So, is what it is, but there's old Bullseye. Now we go to the man without fear. He's just got no fear. None. No fear at all. So, good for him, I guess. But we do get Daredevil here, and we do get hands. We get the opposite hands of what's on him. We get a gripping hand and a fisted hand in the nice red glove. So, we've seen those kind of before. We do get his batons of doom right here, and I believe, yes, so you can plug these in. So you can choose your own adventure. How do you prefer these? Do you want them being flung around with kind of the effect pieces, or do you want them just being held, or do you want them in his holster? You can choose your own baton, do whatever you want, but very, very cool. So you really can choose your own adventure here. Really like that. That looks really good. These are all in red, sculpted. The reds don't seem to match, though. It's a little bit darker on here, so that is a little note of interest. And then we're breaking down the Daredevil figure. I guess the first thing I noticed on him is I got a little smudge on his nose. Just a little paint smudge, which is very, very unfortunate. We hate to see that, of course. But we do get some newness to this Daredevil. So I'm happy to report we got some newness here. Articulation-wise, you got the big shoulder joints. Arms go all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows here for that. The hands removable back and forth, side to side. Head all the way around. All kinds of movement on the head. You do get a little hula hoop at the top. Then you get the ab crunch on top of the hula hoop, very Spider-Man-esque. And I believe this might even be a little reuse from that newer Spider-Man body, which is always nice. Because Spider-Man, oh, the articulation. We know how that goes. And Daredevil needs that articulation as well. You do get the big old splits for Daredevil. He does got the thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. I'm here for that. Boot cut, and then he's got that McFarlane toe articulation. Looking really good. So tons and tons of articulation. Even got the drop down hips on this guy. Man, he is ready to go. He's got that Spider-Man body. Really do like this. So this is a little bit more of an improvement as well. So a little bit of a sleeper figure once again. So really Elektra, a lot of newness to her. Daredevil, even a lot of newness. It's just Bullseye that kind of falls in that in-between space a little bit. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? See how well he fits, and man, he fits like a glove as well. The man without fear doesn't fear putting on a ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. But of course, we've had many other Daredevils over the years. I can't even remember what line they're from, but this was my red-suited Daredevil I had in the past. A lot of good updates from here, but also some differences between these guys. And that's the fun thing about these. Make them as different as possible. Put them in different shelves. Have this guy with Spider-Man. Have this guy with Elektra. Have another one somewhere else. You can do all that kind of stuff, but there is the previous red suited one. And of course, I believe this is the Walgreens exclusive back in the day. I never liked this mustard color one, but I know a whole generation of Daredevil fans, this is their Daredevil. So you got to respect that at the end of the day as well. Should put all these guys on stands, but it is what it is. But this is the Walgreens exclusive. Talk about peg warmer back in the day. Like 5 years ago, this thing was everywhere for an eternity at Walgreens. We do got the retro carded Spider-Man one, a very cool one from the animated series, kind of his armored Daredevil. I always like the looks of this guy. And then quite possibly my favorite version of Daredevil is the black and red. So we've had a lot more Daredevils than I was thinking we did in the Marvel Legends line. But like I said, you mix them up, put up one with the street scene guys, put one with Spider-Man, one on his own, one with Elektra. You can mix it up throughout your collection, but I can also see some people saying, I just need one Daredevil. It is my most iconic one, and that's where you got to choose between all these guys. But for this pack, a little bit of a mixed bag. That's what I'm going to call this. I think a lot of people wanted this Daredevil back out, but maybe they didn't want the rest of these guys. So I could see some grumbling about that one. But this Daredevil is very good on the new articulation, the new body mold. It does really fit the Daredevil character, so I do like that. Bullseye, like I said, he seems to be the weak link for me, at least here. I can make him a little bit different enough because I can display that extra head, which I didn't get to in the past. So that's why I'm trying to justify it to myself on that one. And then Elektra is kind of Elektra. It's not her most iconic suit, her most iconic gear. Not everybody needs an Elektra. Not everybody wants an Elektra. I do understand that. But I do appreciate Hasbro giving us those totally different head sculpts because I honestly thought they just went, hey, repaint, well, we're going to put white instead of red. Here it is. But when you get them here together, the heads are different. And then you get the crazy big hairdo one as well. So I like what they did there. So if you're a Daredevil fan, I think this is a must-have. If you miss these characters, it's a must-have. But if you have these characters from previous incarnations, that's one where you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, okay, do I really need this or not? And that's my final verdict on this 3-pack. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You picking these guys up? You playing the long game? You passing? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. You might as well like the video. Give it the old thumbs up. You guys know it helps the channel. Subscribe to this very channel. Hit the old notification bell. As you guys know, we're unboxing everything Marvel Legends and everything else under the sun. And if you want early access to this video, you want bonus content, you want giveaways, you want a whole lot more, head on over to the Patreon channel. You're truly your best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, pick up a t-shirt, and then don't forget to follow along over on social media. SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for the Man Without Fear box set, I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.